rain finally stopped, so I'm taking a late morning hike at Iroquois Park. It's beautiful right now. Came from down there, I'm hiking up Corbly now. I'm gonna hike around the top for a little bit. I'm passing the Boy Scout Bridge Trail. I'm gonna hike that a little later. I'm on my way to the North Overlook now. It's a little foggy up here this morning. It's not really early morning, it's late morning. It's about 11 o'clock. It's very foggy at the North Overlook. I'm at the North Overlook. There's no view this morning. I'm coming from the North Overlook. I'm gonna hike the Boy Scout Bridge Trail now. Haven't seen any deer yet. Seen a lot of squirrels. There's always deer in this area, but they usually bed down in that mess up there. I'll occasionally hike up there, but I don't feel like it this morning. Coming from the Boy Scout Bridge Trail, I'm on, there goes the squirrel there. Now I'm gonna go hike around Summit Field, and I look towards Jacob's Lodge and I see a deer up there. It's a doe, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a doe. I don't see any others, but there's a squirrel eating an acorn. There's a deer. There's Jacob's Lodge. See how foggy it is up here this morning. There goes that deer. Don't know where she's going. Still don't see any others. Spoke too soon. There's two on the left side of the road. And there's the other one over there. I think the three of them are together. It's a mama with her two babies. I'm expecting the other one to come over here. And she's still over there by Jacob's Lodge. I think it's a she. There's mama checking me out. I think that's a doe. It's hard to tell the button bucks from the does. Mama's looking for the other one. Still over there. This definitely looks like a doe, a little doe. And there's her mama, and I think the one across the street is a doe. Oh, wait a minute. There's three over there. All these deer look the same. especially the does. These two are over here. Here comes one crossing the road. This one is a doe. Now what's over here? Here comes the other ones crossing the road. So now there's 5 of them up here. Now this is a little buck. See what they're gonna do. Looks like they're getting a little nervous. They're gonna go down in that mess. There's the little buck. Oh, there's 2 bucks, 2 small bucks. Now the small bucks are coming back up here. Yeah, you never know what they're gonna do. They can't make up their mind. Yep, they're crossing the road. Top Hill Road. Yeah, I think there's 5 up here. These, the 2 bucks and a mama with her 2 babies. Mama with her 2 babies are down there. Got enough pictures and video of these 3. Now I'm gonna go hike around Summit Field. See what these 2 small bucks are going to do. They're staying in a field across from Jacob's Lodge. There's another squirrel gathering acorns. This one's eating an acorn. There's one of the bucks. Now where'd the other one go? There's 2 young bucks up there, but I lost one of them. I'm gonna go hike around Summit Field now. I haven't been up here for about 3 days, and I've really missed it. And this is a great morning for hiking. Now that it stopped raining. Well, that rain didn't make the water level go up much. We need a lot more than what we got. Pretty foggy up here in Summit Field. I don't think the sun's going to come out, so it's going to stay foggy for a while. It's about 11:30 now. It's so calm and peaceful up here. I love it. I'd like to find a big old buck up here roaming around. But like I always say, that's all about being at the right place at the right time. That rain put a little water in this dried up pond, but not a whole lot. The big bucks have been known to bed down in this area, but nobody's home this morning. There's one of the buck rubs, and I do know they bed down here. You can tell where they bedded down. That's a deer bed right there. Now, I still don't see any. Been seeing quite a few birds flying around, but most of them stay close to the ground. The birds that do land in the trees stay there for about a second or two, and then they're gone. Guess they don't want their pictures taken this morning. That's where the birds are staying, close to the ground. Found a male cardinal up here. When they get down on the ground, they disappear. I enjoyed hiking around up here in Summit Field, but I don't think I'm gonna find much. Like I said, I've seen a lot of birds, but they keep landing on the ground and then they disappear. I'm not a good bird photographer. I just don't have the patience for it. There's a couple of robins up in that tree. Still dark and foggy this morning. Well, finally found some deer up here in Summit Field. Heading off in that direction. There's 3 up here that I've seen so far. 1, 2, 3. They disappear real fast when they get in that tall grass. Found a little opening here. There's Mama over there. This little deer is wet. Now where'd Mama go? I think she's over there in that tall grass. Yeah, they get pretty wet walking around in that tall grass. This one found something good to eat. Well, I've got enough pictures and video of these two and their mama, wherever she is. I think she's over there in that tall grass. They're watching me now. When they're young like that, they're curious. Say, what is that? Yeah, I'm gonna take off now. They didn't even try to run away from me. Mama's around here somewhere, and I know she's still keeping an eye on them. But I don't see her anywhere. It's 12:01 now, so I'm doing a little early afternoon hiking. I'm leaving Summit Field now. I'm gonna cross Top Hill Road and hike back in that area and look around for some big bucks. I might get lucky. No sign of any deer yet. But I have a long ways to go before I get to my car. Those deer could show up anywhere. I don't like hiking downhill on these wet leaves. They're extremely slick, but I'm being careful. I was hoping to find some deer in this area, but I don't see any yet. This is where I found that big buck the last time I was here. But they roam around so much, you never know where they're gonna show up. Still not having any luck in this area. I'm gonna hike down to the bottom of this hill, cross the gully, and then head up to the top of that hill. The deer like to hide back in that mess, but I just don't feel like hiking that area this morning. I just crossed the gully and now I'm on my way up to the top of this hill. I'm coming from the bottom of this hill and I'm almost up to the area where I went to hike. I'm hiking around on higher ground now. I was hoping to find a big buck up in this area, but I don't see any. But that's alright, I'm enjoying the hike. This is a 739-acre park, so they have a lot of room to roam. Well, I'm finished hiking around up here. Now I'm gonna hike down to the bottom of this hill. Now the big bucks roam through this area a lot, but like I've said many times in the past, it's all about being at the right place at the right time. They're not easy to find in areas like this. There's a lot of luck involved, but I enjoy looking for them. So many places to hide. I usually find deer in this area, but not always. At least I found some at the top this morning. It's my birthday today and my daughter just called and told me she's ordering pizza and to hurry home. So I guess I'll head to my car. I'm 72 years young today. Doing what I love to do, hiking. I would have liked to have found some big bucks this morning. They're probably over there in that area, but I don't feel like hiking up to the top of that hill. I don't want my pizza to get cold. Made it down the Rundle Road. Time to go home and eat my birthday pizza. My daughter's such a sweetheart. I'm taking the horse trail that runs next to the golf course back to my car. Made it back to the parking lot, and there's my car. Time to go home.